Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Cat Lady Dyes Yarn. I'm dyeing Nightlife, which is on my BFL base, and I created a sock set with it. So I made a contrast mini to go with this colorway. I'm doing this slightly different than I did the last one, where I kind of twisted the skeins and put them in the pan. These ones are completely untwisted. I have 4 skeins of BFL and 1 merino mini, all superwash, 80% wool, 20% nylon. So I am just starting to mix up my dyes and we'll be back in a moment. It's getting nice and hot, so we have citric acid in the dye stock already, so that it's just ready to go. So once it hits the yarn, it'll kind of strike. We start with some black. I still don't know if this turned out exactly how I envisioned it, but I really like how it turned out. So I feel like this has been like a trial and error colorway. But then we splash on some purples and some pinks. And here's where it gets tricky, is the last color is orange. So orange, if you mix it with black or with the purple, it's going to get some kind of weirds. You know, you don't want those muddy colors. So I'm ever so slightly, I don't mind a little bit of the, greenish colors that came in there, but ever so slightly just putting some of the orange in there because I like the orange. It's kind of part of the whole bright lights kind of color. And we're just coming back in with some other colors and doing our thing. Alright, we're back after it sits for a while, and we're going to give it a good old flip. So as you can see, the other side is completely white, so you don't get a lot of the color saturation all the way through. And you can see the water level in the pan is getting a little bit higher, but we're still okay, I think. Oh, no, we're going to empty it. We're going to empty the water because, yeah, if the water level gets too high, then the colors will spread. So this is our first flip. Getting them all organized on the other side, trying to expose as much of the white as we can, and we will just, and the mini, so if you see the mini's got a lot more color in it, and that's what happens with the mini because it's so small and that's easy to penetrate. So we got it all in there, and make sure the water, again, so the yarn doesn't burn, it's got to have some water in there, and we're just going to repeat. As we've mentioned before, I tend to have to really get the color to come through, you have to really flip it 2 times. So there's a lot of, like, you kind of almost have to turn it inside out for the 3rd time because you do the one side, you flip it, you do the other side, but you still kind of have that inside layer of the circle. So I had to kind of like flip them out just a little bit. And you can, I mean, honestly, I probably could have left them as is, but some of them probably had a lot more white space than I was going for. But again, sometimes I wonder if I did take it too far. Maybe I should have just left it as is, but I can always try it again and see what it looks like in Nightlife Volume 2. I don't know. What are your thoughts? I'd love to hear what you have to say. So once again, we just go through the process of adding all the colors again. And I think originally I was going to just add the black, maybe. But then I went and, yeah, after I added black, I realized it needed all the colors again. So we went through and did all the colors again. And maybe I don't even know. I don't remember exactly my plan, but and that's what happens. Things change on the fly, but it turned out nice. I really like how it turned out. So